Hi guys, I hope everyone's had a good day so far. It's Mr. Short again. We are doing Eureka Math Squared, fourth grade, Module 6, Lesson 3. Let's look this one over, see where we're at. Again, make sure if you haven't done yet, please like and subscribe. Trying to get those subscribers up. Trying to see how many I can get by the end of the school year. Because the more subscribers I get, the more it helps me, which the more I can help my students. All right, let's look at today's homework. Follow the directions to draw the name. Follow the directions to draw and name the angle. Then circle the type of angle. Okay, so we have to draw it, and then we have to name it, and then we have to say what kind of angle it is. So let's look at that. Draw a point not on HT, right? So remember that means we're on a ray. That's our ray symbol. We have our ray over here. Label it Y. So let's just go over here, and we're going to say Y. Draw HY. If you have a ruler, you can use a ruler. If you don't, no big deal. So we're going to do that. Oh, it's supposed to be a ray. My fault. It shows it right there, and I didn't do. Remember, those little arrows matter. So we're going to take that a little further past. There. Now we have our ray. Draw an arc to show the angle. So here's our arc to show the angle. Just a little quarter circle, really. Name the angle 3 different ways. Okay. So we have angle YHT. YHT. I'm going to let you guys finish the rest of those. What other ways can we name that angle? Remember, go all around it. Okay. Look at that angle. If we take it and you want to make it a right angle, if you have a right angle tool, which a lot of us don't, use that, or grab another piece of paper. So if I take my other piece of paper, if this is a right angle, and I put my other piece of paper right on this, right on that line there, right where we can barely see that line. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right here. I can see it peeking out. If I had my line was right here, it would be a right angle. If my line was going this way, it'd be obtuse. But my line's not going that way, which means my angle is smaller. So that is a little acute angle. All right, I'm just helping with the drawing. I want you guys to get used to labeling the stuff. Draw DF. All right, so it says it's a ray. Remember that little point on there. Let me zoom in. Right there, we got that little point. So we need to go through F. D to F, through it a little bit. Give our arrow. It's not a great arrow, I realize that. Now it says draw DG with another ray. I'm going to turn it to make my life easier. Right through it. That's a little better. Okay, arc angle. There's our arc angle. All right. And now it says name the angle 3 ways. I'm going to name it one way. You're going to name it the other ways. I'm going to go F, D, G. F, D, G. There. Angle named. Now when we looking at that. Wow, that's not very good English. When we look at that, remember, we got to name it, say what it is. If it was going straight up, it would be 90 degrees, which would be a right angle. If it was going back this way, it would be an obtuse angle. But it's not. It's still small. And again, if you want to take your corner of a paper, take that corner of a paper, turn this. If we put it right on the edge there, it would be going down this line. We can see our one line right here. It was going down, this other edge of the paper right there. It would be a 90-degree angle. That would help us. But it's not. So it's another acute angle. All right. So it says draw WS. There's nothing here. So you're going to have to label this one on your own. Put WS, make a ray because it's a ray. Draw a point on WS, label it M. It says draw a point draw a point not on WS. I don't know what's going on with my eyes this morning. Draw a point not on WS. So you're going to be setting this up similar to the last two we set up, something like that. Okay, down here, let's look at this one real quick. Use the figure to complete the part. So we're going to use this to help us. Use your right angle tool to help you. Again, if you don't have one, grab a piece of paper with a corner, grab a Post-it note, You got a Post-it note like this. This is a great right angle tool, and it's cheap. And if you mess it up, it's not a big deal. All right, so let's see. We got to name the obtuse angle, name the right angle, name the straight angle. You're just going to write them underneath right here. So I'll help you with one. We haven't done an obtuse angle yet. I'm going to grab my handy Post-it note. I'm going to go on here. And if I look at this right here, it kind of looks like a right angle to me. I put my Post-it note right there. I kind of see a right angle. So I need an angle bigger than that right angle that's obtuse, not straight. Remember, straight would be BKB or VKB. We don't want straight. So I'm going to go BKP. So my obtuse angle is going to be BKP. But remember, you got to put this little, looks like the greater than sign, like it's going to eat BKP. But put that in there to help you out. All right, finish naming these. I feel like with that help, that should have got you where you need to be. On the back, compare the fractions by using, all right, are greater than, less than, or equal to. Explain your thinking by using pictures, numbers, or words. Okay, well, we got to say is 2/4 greater than, less than, or equal to 5/10. I always, with fractions, if I can, it comes back to me. It comes back to pizzas. So divide this pizza in 4 parts. You divide this pizza in 10 parts. That's a little harder. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's not really going to work, is it? All right, I guess we're going with squares because that got a little sloppy. So let's go squares. Divide the square in 4 parts. 4 parts. Divide the square in 10 parts. So we got 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts, 5 parts. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now on this one, you have 4 parts. Shade in the 4 parts. On this one, shade in the 5 parts. And make sure you really look at it. Your drawings aren't going to be exact, but look at the shape. How much of the shape is filled in? Okay. Of this shape, when you fill in 2 parts, all right, 2 out of the 4, that's half the shape. When you fill in 5 out of the 10 parts over here, how much of the shape is that? Think about it that way. And now we just made this into 2 parts when we shaded this, really. So now this would be 1/2. What's this going to be when you shade this in? All right, see if that helps. I hope this helps. Again, this is Mr. Short, Eureka Math Squared, 4th grade, Module 6, Lesson 3. This was page 19 and page 20. I hope this helps. Have a good night.